What's up guys, welcome back to the One Auto channel. My name is Rob. Now, this video is mainly for you guys who love doing diagnostic work and for you guys who always have asked me questions on videos where I've used my Autel MS908 scan tool to work on vehicles. I've had loads of questions over the years saying, what tool are you using? How much is it? Where can I buy one? Is there a cheaper option? Well, until now, no. Until I was contacted by a company called OTOFIX. OTOFIX are an Autel brand that was launched in June 2021. They're based in Europe and they ship essentially worldwide and definitely to the UK, with a UK shop coming very soon, and I'll put links in the description to all their websites and Amazon where you can buy this. This is an OTOFIX D1, which essentially is a small tablet running the Android 9 system with the Autel software on it. Guys, you will be overwhelmed with the coverage that this thing does. It currently does European models, Asian models, 50 plus US models. This is an OE level bidirectional scan tool, currently on sale on their website for €779. With the code OneAuto50, that brings it down to €729, works out to 610 quid. 610 quid for a bidirectional scan tool running Autel. Unbelievable. Open it up, what do you get? You get your Bluetooth VCI, plugs into your car, you get your OTOFIX tablet, your charger, and various leads. Guys, I'm going to go into my Kia Ceed. We're going to plug it in. We're going to see what it can do on a Kia Ceed of 2018. I'll pull it in here afterwards and we'll probably run some active tests and see how we get on with it. Here we are then guys, inside the Kia Ceed 2018 1.4 turbo. Petrol, OTOFIX already booted up. Let's get it off the lock screen. Anybody that has used any diagnostic software, watched anybody else's videos, ladies and gentlemen, there is the Autel software. Autel own OTOFIX. OTOFIX is a brand of Autel. It's not an Autel clone. Everything you do is Autel. When you turn this thing on, you have to set up an Autel account. I've already got one, so I just logged in, but it's very straightforward process. I'll show you a couple of pictures of that, but essentially there it is. So when I first turned this on, probably a few days ago now, connected to my Wi-Fi at home, I had 38 updates. As you can see now, I can just about got a signal into my house. I'm on my driveway. I've got 11 more updates. I'll just quickly show you those. You get 12 months free updates with this, and after that, I believe I'm right in saying, I will check, I think it's 179 or 169 euros for a year's worth of updates. The one on my Autel MS908 was at £650 for the year, and essentially guys, this is the same tool in a small tablet. It's so thin, it's light, it's pretty sexy to be honest. What I wanted to see with this, when I was very excited speaking to OTOFIX, because I wanted to see if this Kia Ceed, let me just turn the ignition on, we'll let it get the bonging out the way. During lockdown I had an issue with the Ceed, whereas I wasn't doing the mileage, I was going to and from my place of work, and I was getting the a warning light come up, and I thought, wow, that's like a diesel particulate filter warning light. This is a petrol. What's going on here? Done a bit of research, and it turns out that this thing has got a gasoline particle filter in the exhaust system. And I was like, oh, you are kidding me. I bought a petrol because I didn't want any of these issues with diesel particulate filters. So I had a look at work. We have there a system, a Brain B one that's comes with the ADAS. We have Autologic, we have Bosch. Nothing that we had would talk to this Kia Ceed, this 2018, and we're not going back many months now. So what I need to do is have a look and just see if we can do here. Anyone used to seeing any of this, you've got all your models here all the way through. This is everything that it can talk to. This is absolutely all of them. You can talk your USA vehicles there, your European there, and your Asia and your China. So if we just go all anyway, the ignition is on. I want to auto ID this, so I can just click auto ID. I can manually import it, and this is a cool feature, this scan VIN. It opens up the camera. You can hold the camera onto your VIN and it will read it and decode it. So let's try the auto detect on it anyway. So it's now just auto detecting. Didn't take very long. It's loading the diagnostic software, and that's my chassis number, so we will just say OK. And now it's decoding that VIN number, and it tells me that it's a Kia Ceed. It's actually a 2019 model, 1.4 turbo GDI Kappa. Right, okay, so that is what it is. So it's going to connect to the vehicle and load the data. So we've got a few options here. The vehicle profile will just show you the screen we've just seen. We can go straight into hot functions, and the hot functions, anybody used to the Autel, it means you can just jump into the oil reset, the tyre monitoring, battery monitoring, etc. So we want to go into diagnosis. What I'm going to do, and we can actually just go and to a specific control module if we wanted to go into it that way, but I want to scan for all the codes, so I will just do an auto scan and I will just leave that running. I'll probably just speed it up a little bit, and I'll just talk for a bit while it does it, and you can see sort of how quickly it's going down, and it's going to scan all the modules that it can talk to. Obviously different manufacturers will let you talk to different modules. They might not have everything, so I think you'll find that the OTOFIX D1 will talk to just about anything that's on the car. And there we go. So it's been able to communicate with 15 different modules, or it can communicate to 15 different modules. So obviously you've got your airbag, instrument cluster, ABS, you've got your body controllers, your air conditioning, you've got some keys there, you've got electronic power steering, navigation, cameras. So you can set all your calibration for your front camera, for your lane assist and lane departure and stuff like that. Rear view monitor, so it's got a rear camera as well, and the immobilizer system it will talk to as well. They do a great IMMO system that accompanies the D1 in another package if you wanted to go further into key programming and stuff like that, so it's worth checking that out on their website. So I'm interested, I want to just see about this, can I do gasoline particulate filter regeneration. We're on engine there, we can either OK it there, or we can just press that arrow at the side when it's going to go into the engine system. And here obviously you can read your trouble codes, which it said on that other screen there was none. We can look at live data. Live data, obviously most of you are going to know this, it's going to be some PIDs. Now the ones that, when I plug this vehicle into the various computers we've got where I work there, I'll tell you what, there was not many PIDs at all. Very, very few. In fact, I think we ended up just having a look at some on the EOBD side of things for the engine, because there was very, very little, if not any. So while this is just establishing the communication, there we go. These now are all the PIDs. Oh, I just want to make a note. This comes with a screen protector already on just there. I've left this on just sort of an anti-glare, so the camera doesn't glare too much. I also do like to keep these on myself. When I bought my Autel MS908, it didn't come with a screen protector. It wasn't long before putting it in and out of its box, chucking it in a car, we were getting light scratches on the screen that really bugged me. I'm going to leave this on because I love the fact that underneath it's so clean and shiny. Anyway, I'm just going to show you something here. Look at this lot. Whiz, whiz. Look, goes and goes and goes and goes and goes to the bottom. Amazing. While we're there, brake master cylinder pressure. Let's have a look at that one. Say we want to graph it. We can graph it down there. We can press the brake pressure. You can't quite see it. There you go. Press your brake off. Pump your brake. Look at that. Amazing. You can make that bigger. This is just like using my Autel. It is Autel. Look at this for live data. So responsive as well. Incredible. There's so many PIDs on this. It's unbelievable. Here we go. This is interesting. Gasoline particulate filter, upstream exhaust temp sensor, and it also got this is so this is centigrade, value 1, value 2. You've got raw voltage of temperature of downstream of gasoline filter. This is very interesting. If I've got those PIDs, I'm really hoping that we can do a regeneration. If you want to look up something, for instance, coolant temperature sensor, you don't know where it is, you can just pull the top down here, just like on the Autel. You can click the old search and then type in, say you were looking for coolant. Cool or cop. Nothing's coming up there. You wanted, all right, let's narrow it down to temperature. There we go. There's all the ones that relate to the word temperature. Water temperature voltage. There you go. Water temperature in degrees C. I've been out in the car earlier. It's 48 degrees. So if you wanted to, you can also go and you can just graph that actually on that screen there. Or just go back and just have it as a reading. Right, the rain's coming down fast here. I think we're at the back end of Storm Eunice. And the old car's wobbling around every now and again with a bit of breeze. Now, active tests. Have we got on here, I beg your pardon, I want to go special functions. I want to see if we can talk to the car to make it do a regeneration of the petrol particulate filter. So to do this, we need an internet connection. So I've just about got an internet connection because I'm on my driveway to the house. If you're at your garage or at the side of the road, you're probably going to have to hotspot it to your mobile phone. Point it there because that's where my mobile phone is. So let's say yes, and it's now going to talk with the server. There we go. So now we can reset adaptive values, auto detected configuration test. We can read the VIN, we can write the VIN. If you've got another ECU you're putting in, write the VIN. Okay, and then actually down here, this is the exciting part for me, GPF service regeneration, and next to it resetting the adaptive values after a GPF replacement. Now I had to go to Kia to get mine done, and all they did was do a regeneration. They said to me there's no codes in it, but we've done a regeneration, reset the adaptions, and all is well. They took 120 quid off me for doing it, and fair play, they had the kit. They're not ripping me off, it's just a dealer price. But now look at this, I can do it myself. So it actually says here that this function serves to forcibly remove the soot deposits in the GPF via the diagnostic tool. So you've got a couple of button options. You can press button 1 for the DPF regen, and button 2, that's for the OTO, which is your mileage reading. So you can tell if you put a new one on, you can tell the computer when it had the new one. So we say button 1, and there we go. There's your prerequisites for it to do a generation. It's got to be above 60, it's got to be in neutral, blah blah blah. If it's open the hood, take off any engine covers because it's gonna get hot, etc, etc. All your normal stuff, like when you're doing a diesel, you would go okay, and then it would go through the process. But we're not going to do that at the moment. So very, very impressed with that. And there's obviously a resetting of the adaptions. Wow, love that. And then obviously other modules we are able to talk to, ABS, airbags, blah blah blah, all of these. all 15. We'll have a look at the ABS. Let's go there. And probably the most common thing we want to look at when we're diagnosing ABS and traction control problems is your wheel speed sensors. So if we go to the live data on the ABS module, okay, and this is everything that we can talk to. There's our wheel speed sensors that we would load up. Yep, what's that? What, the Rozzers? The Rozzers. So wheel speed sensors. So your wheel speed sensors, front left, front right, rear left, rear right. We could actually set all of those, and we can go down here and we can graph merge those, and essentially they're in those 4 colours. When you start driving, you're going to have your 4 lines all going in together. Brilliant. Okay, we can go back to show oil, and also you can screen record this and you can freeze your data as well. So yeah, awesome, 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 awesome. Well happy. Ooh, that wind. And we escape out of there. Do I want to exit? Yes, I do. And you get this bleep. That bleep reminds you to take out the VCI from the car. So there we are then, guys. Very impressed what this can handle on this Kia Ceed 2018/2019 model. Love the little dongle. It's Bluetooth. God, the police are around today. Love the dongle. It's Bluetooth. Got a button on the top with a little light in it, so when you're under them dashboards, you can shine away as much as you like. Here we go then. Car's inside. Plugged in the VCI, and I've just gone into the engine, and I've just ran the scan. So I'm going to have a look up here into the engine system here. Now, some of these tests, you're going to need an internet connection. So I've currently got this connected to my phone, to my hotspot, because it hasn't got the storage on it. So any little thing it needs to just download from the server, it does so, then it can carry out those tests. So I'm going into active tests here, and it says you need an internet connection to continue. So that says interacting with server. We'll just let it run, get it loaded up, and then we'll carry on. So that's it, loaded up. As I went through in the car, got all the different things here. Got fan. Let's see. We'll turn on the cooling fan. Let that run. Says start. There it is, building up. Nice. Beautiful. Lovely. We'll stop that. What else can we talk to? Fuel pump first stage. Connecting, ignition on, start. And stop. You can hear the fuel pump prime. Perfect. Love it. Obviously, different manufacturers are going to let you talk to different things. Air compressor relay. There it is, clicking away. Stop that. So if you suspect a fuel pump, you suspect your fan's not working, you suspect your aircon's not working, at least you can run some tests there with the bidirectional tool to see if the car is sending the signal. Fantastic. This is just what we need. Cost effective diagnostic scan tool, OE level, the power of Autel. Okay, so we'll come out of that one. Let's go to another module. Where can we go? Let's see what we can do on body control. Go to some active tests. Internet connection again. Interacting with a server. So I'm on about, my phone, not a great signal up here in the garage, about 2 bars of 4G. Get 5G in the middle of the garden, but only 2 bars of 4 at the end. There we go. Doesn't take long, as you can see. There we are. Security LED output, rear parking, rear wiper, mirror folding operation and unfold operation. Let's do it. One time, start. OMG. Escape. Let's unfold them. Love that. Okay, wiper low speed relay, wiper low speed relay with wiper power relay. Okay, start. There's a wiper running, intermittent. Stop it from there, escape. And what we'll do is we'll have a look now at the main wiper relay. We'll get them bad boys going. It's saying it's going to run in 20 seconds, interacting with the server first of all. So it's downloading a little bit more information that it needs just to run that wiper relay. Obviously, if you're on Wi-Fi near your house, my garage is quite away from the house, so I don't get my Wi-Fi up here. It's ready now, look. But in a workshop environment, wherever, if you've got your good Wi-Fi signal, these things are going to work really, really quickly. Smash in. Do it again. Awesome, brilliant. Let's go to another module, we'll see what else we can do. So that was a body control module. We've got the integrated central control unit. Let's have a little look in that one. Okay, live data, active tests. What active tests can we use? Have a little chat with the server, why don't you? Tail lamp relay. Tail lamps have just come on. Side lights have just come on. Rear fog. You see the red out the back there? Trunk tailgate release. Let's have a go. Oh, is it? Burglar horn. Don't want to do that. Door lock relay. Windows open, keys in it. Let's lock the doors. This is scary. I've got a spare key in the house. Doors locked. Escape. Unlock them. Unlocked. Okay, we can do some active tests on the ABS. There we go. Plugged this in at work the other day. I think we had a 2014, 2015 Fiat Doblo. Nothing, we had the 3 scan tools we use at work, nothing would talk to it. We could read codes and we couldn't clear codes, and it wasn't telling us why. Plugged in this little bad boy, and I'll show you a little video actually that I took. It wouldn't talk to it, but it told you why it wouldn't talk to it. It showed you you needed a special cable, and then there was a little video that showed you probably disconnecting what maybe looked like the interconnect relay. You plug an adapter, 2 wires down into the 16 pin and plug the VCI into that. A little video showed you what you needed to go and buy, but essentially it told us that's why these other 3 scan tools won't talk to it. We need a different cable. So this came up trumps for us there. So anyway, what can we do now? Active test, what are we on? We're on the ABS, aren't we? So we can operate the motor, all the inlet and outlet valves. We can operate the emergency stop signal. Let's have a look at that. So you get your lights come on your dash, and also round the back of the car, your brake lights flash. Wicked. Love that. I didn't even know that happened. I'm going to go and do some more emergency stops. Sweet. There we go then guys, the OTOFIX D1. I don't think I need to show you anything else. You've seen what it can do on this Kia Ceed. Where I work, the 3 scan tools won't even talk to it. Maybe they'll read a code, but nothing else. This thing is super, super impressive. Check out the D1 Lite if you don't need any of the active tests as well. They've also got a D1 Pro coming very soon, and there's an immobiliser and key reading versions, but don't have the active tests, but they can do so much. Check out their website. If you're going to buy one from the links in the description. There are some grey imports out there guys, and no one wants to buy one of them monkeys. They're out there with Autel, as you know, as well. So make sure you go to the OTOFIX links in the description and the OTOFIX shop and my shop, where you can go and purchase one of these as well. As I said, one Auto 50 on the OTOFIX site is going to get you 50 euros off one of these bad boys. So guys, don't forget, connect to me on Instagram and on Twitter, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.